he cast his line into the ocean, and pulled up a continent. This is the story of the trickster, the rebel, the hero, Maui, the boy no one wanted, who changed the world. But what if his greatest triumph was also his greatest mistake? Born of the sea and abandoned to the waves, Maui was raised by gods, but burned with mortal hunger. He stole fire from the underworld, snared the sun to slow its flight. He fished up islands with a bone hook carved from his ancestors' jaw. The people sang his name, trickster, demigod, savior. But pride, like the ocean, has no end. He wanted more, not for glory, but to gift immortality. So he entered the realm of death, to conquer it. They say even gods can go too far. And the boy who defied the heavens, finally met a door he could not open. A baby in a canoe, cast into the sea. Ocean spirits, in manta ray, dolphin, or starlight form, rescue him. Raised by ancestors in a hidden reef temple. He grows mischievous, strong, clever, but unwanted by his human brothers. What do you do when your family rejects the greatness inside you? One night, Maui finds the hook that will change everything. Forged from the jawbone of a god, the hook hums with ancient power. It calls to him, not as a weapon, but as a challenge. He lifts it, and the ocean trembles, recognizing one of its own. With it, he pulls whales from the deep, reshapes tides with a flick. But still, his brothers sneer, calling him thief, not hero. So he sails beyond the reef, chasing feats no one can ignore. He lassos the sun, slows its race, brings daylight to the people. Villagers cheer, but his heart remains hollow. Because greatness means nothing, if no one wants to claim you. And so, Maui decides, he will make the world need him. Maui steals into his mother's hut. He finds the sacred bone hook, glowing, humming with mana. His grandmother warns. That hook was carved from the jawbone of a god. It carries power and burden. Maui dreams of sunken lands, volcanic ridges stirring beneath waves. He ignores the warning, ambition louder than fear. At dawn, he sets sail alone, heart pounding like a war drum. The ocean opens to him, guiding, tempting, daring. He casts the hook deep into the unknown, chanting the words of his ancestors. It sinks past coral kingdoms, past sleeping giants, past memory. Then, a pull. Not a fish, something vast, ancient, breathing. Maui plants his feet, muscles straining, the canoe creaking under sky-split tension. The sea roars. The clouds scatter. And slowly, groaning like a waking god, the land begins to rise. Maui confronts his brothers. They laugh. Prove it, trickster. Catch something bigger than us. They sail beyond known waters. Maui chants in the dark, invoking his ancestors. Suddenly, the land pulls. Hard. The canoe lurches, nearly flips, as the ocean buckles beneath them. His brothers grip the sides, fear replacing their laughter. Mountains tear through the waves, dripping with lava and mist. Forests burst from salt water, roots still steaming with birth. Islands rise like the backs of sleeping giants, called forth by his will. Birds cry overhead, creatures with no names yet. The sky clears, revealing a chain of new worlds behind them. Maui stands tall, hook glowing, pride blazing in his chest. But the ocean does not calm. Something deep below is waking. The sea trembles. A mountain rises. Coral and jungle burst from the waves, an island is born. His brothers cheer, then immediately start carving the land and boasting. He gave them the world, and they claimed it as theirs. They name cliffs after themselves, plant flags in fresh soil. Their laughter echoes through valleys Maui summoned from the deep. No one speaks his name. No one bows to the hook. Maui watches in silence, joy curdling into ache. The island shifts beneath them, uneasy, unfinished. Birds flee. Smoke curls from cracks in the earth. He feels it, a stirring in the roots of the sea. As if something ancient has noticed the theft. The brothers feast. Maui stares at the horizon. And knows, the ocean always takes back what is stolen. Maui repeats the feat cultures bloom across the Pacific. Fire, crops, stars, and sails, all credited to him. But the gods grow wary. The ocean sends Te Tuna the giant eel. The sea gives, but it also takes. Te Tuna coils beneath the waves, older than islands, patient as stone. He watches Maui shape the world, and hungers to unmake it. Storms follow in Maui's wake, not by chance, but by warning. Canoes vanish. Shorelines crumble. Crops wither under moonless tides. Villages offer chants and carvings, but the ocean is not soothed. Maui sees the signs, fish fleeing inland rivers, stars hiding behind clouds. His hook, once warm with mana, grows heavier in his hands. He wonders, have I built too much, too fast? The gods whisper from volcano peaks and coral trenches. Even you, Maui, cannot hold the balance forever. Maui dives into the deep. Underwater battle with Te Tuna ink, fire, bone, a surreal, symbolic war. Maui wins, rips apart the eel, and new islands rise from its body. But when gods fight monsters, they become monsters. The sea calms, but turns red for days. Whales mourn in low, grieving songs no human can bear. Maui surfaces, victorious, but his eyes do not shine. Salt clings to him like ash, the hook no longer hums. Villagers celebrate, dancing on the fresh bones of the beast. They call him savior, not seeing what it cost. The gods turn their faces, not in anger, but in sorrow. For each island gained, a part of Maui is lost. He begins to dream of silence, of shadows, of death itself. Because even the strongest hero wonders how long he can hold the sky. Maui, now glorified, aims higher, immortality. He sneaks into the body of Hainuitiipi, the death goddess, to steal her power. His grandmother begs him not to. He ignores her, and pays the price. He chants ancient words, shrinks his form, becomes a shadow. Slipping past obsidian teeth, he enters the goddess through silence. She sleeps, vast, endless, crowned in stars and bone. Inside her, the walls pulse with the breath of every soul ever lost. Maui reaches for her heart, glowing, eternal, just within grasp. But a piwaka, the sacred fantail bird, laughs and cries out. Hainuitiipi awakens. Her eyes flash, night swallowing flame. She closes her thighs like mountains crashing shut. A scream echoes across every island. The hook shatters. And the hero who stole from gods, is gone. Maui dies. His bones vanish into legend. The gods mourn him. The people now inherit the world. He gave them everything, but never returned for himself. Canoe builders carve his story into wood, not to worship, but to remember. Navigators read his stars, tracing his journeys across the deep. Fires lit at dusk are said to echo his warmth. The winds still speak his name when they change direction. Children wear tattoos shaped like his hook, not knowing the full weight it bore. He became myth, not to escape death, but to give it meaning. Islands rise. Cultures flourish. But no one sees the boy in the canoe anymore. Only the demigod, the trickster, the savior, and the scar he left on the world. He tried to cheat death, and gave life instead. And perhaps that, too, is a kind of immortality. Canoes sail across the Pacific. Islanders thrive, guided by Maui stories. A child holds a carved hook. Will Maui ever return? An elder smiles. He is with every rising sun. When you fish with care, he guides your hand. When you chant to the stars, he listens. Palm leaves rustle, not from wind, but memory. The ocean glows at dusk, as if his fire still lingers beneath the waves. Stories pass from lips to drums, from drums to bones. Not as history, but as heartbeat. He died, the elder says, but legends don't sleep. They sail with us. They grow with us. They are us. The child looks to the horizon, eyes wide with wonder. And somewhere, far beyond the reef, the sea smiles. He was not a god. He was not a man. He was something in between, and without him, there would be no world. Would you dare pull the sea itself into the sky? If Maui's courage moved you, like, share, and subscribe. Because every island has a story. And stories are how we stay alive.